Hey guys,
Quick update.
day 4.
Day 4.
Well,
Showers.
today is day 4. Update for yesterday really quick because we didn't make a video or do anything. We were both kind of head in the clouds, not really feeling great, but not completely horrible. Just a little cloudy. We
Try to hold this thing still. It's like Michael J. Fox shooting a video.
we had our bulletproof, which held us over until about 12. We went out to eat. Neither of us were really that hungry.
Not at all. In fact, we shared an omelet.
He was actually, I was more hungry than him, but we shared an omelet.
I don't share food.
No, with a side of sausage patties, which was it, and that's all we had.
And I had to force
Actually, all
myself
day.
to eat it.
I
had no hunger at all.
I felt hungry enough for that. That was actually perfect. But then I didn't feel hungry for the rest of the day, and I didn't eat anything. So I'm actually went through full-on keto flu last night.
Really bad.
I woke up,
Puking.
I tossed and
She was
turned,
puking.
I was nauseous, I finally actually got
Headache?
sick. I had a headache, I was restless, didn't feel well at all. And I know
It was the tug of war. Your body was in the tug of war.
Well, I didn't eat in the evening, which I should have eaten something, but I also fell behind on my electrolytes, which are extremely important, and that's...
Bad. You have to... Salt, magnesium, potassium.
My body has also been trying to fight an oncoming cold, so my immune system was down all around. And I woke up just
I think we got a little
nauseous,
cocky.
headache.
I think we got a little cocky because last time when we were fat adapted and we were in keto and we took some time off and we knew that to go back into ketosis would be a little easier once you're fat adapted. So I think we got a little cocky, and then this time, and we kind of got our shorts handed to us because it hasn't been that easy. Plus, I'm doing zero carb.
Yeah, and I've been more strict than I was last time, so it's kind of hitting us really hard right now. The adaptation phase has been more of a struggle for me this time around than last time, but I will say it's mainly the electrolyte thing. You need to stay on top of that, and I definitely didn't drink enough water yesterday. So
and you got to be in front of it, so you got to take a ton of it before.
Yeah, it was definitely
you start to feel like
disaster yesterday.
Because if you manage it from the ass end, you're just gonna have to play catch up.
Yep.
So one thing I will say is, it's just indicative of my body. I have high blood pressure, or I've had high blood pressure, and I tend to run higher blood pressure. I got it from 0 to 60 really quick. If any of you know me, you know what I'm talking about. But
he hulks out.
I hulk out. I go beast mode
literally
fast. Yeah. So potassium, magnesium. If you guys need a cheat, though, one thing to think of is cream of tartar packed with potassium. I put that in my vinegar drink every day. And then another thing that most people don't even think of.
I didn't know about this one.
No salt. This is potassium chloride, and you're going to lack a ton of it. And then, so if you have high blood pressure, which when you go on a ketogenic diet, you may have, and you may have, I don't know. Am I holding it low? Why don't you hold it?
Okay.
I'm like Michael J. Fox. Heart palpitations. I had that every morning so far, and that's because my potassium levels have been so low. So you need to adjust those. And it sounds absurd, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm taking this much. I'm literally taking 6 to 7 times the recommended daily allowance of mag, potassium, and salt.
What did they say? We were doing research on what the recommended amounts are on keto since
we're talking 10,000 grams.
They're saying, 7 to 10,000 grams of sodium. And what did they say? Like,
and if you work out,
400?
even more. And then 800 to 1,000 of mag.
I thought it was like...
And then potassium, and people always think you can only get potassium from bananas. Wrong. You get them from avocados. Well, you get them from all the stuff I can't eat, which is why I feel
avocados being the number one, which...
Yeah.
I love me some avocados.
So do I.
Anyway, back to how we were feeling in our journey. Chad is feeling pretty crappy.
I don't want any meat.
Not sure that he
I haven't eaten in 24 hours.
For the full 30 days he originally wanted to. May try to reach the 1 week, but I don't see that happening.
I don't think it's going to happen. I haven't eaten 24 hours. I had bulletproof coffee. I have no appetite. Now, granted, I am a big believer in You eat when your body is hungry. You listen to your body because your body will tell you when it needs to feed. I don't feel good though. I mean, the meat-only diet, I'm a huge carnivore. This was a bit extreme. I'm only eating meat and I don't feel well. I'm craving roughage, just like spinach, all the things that I love. Spinach, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, celery in a salad. I love that. I actually think this will be a great experience because I think it's going to kind of reset me back to where I'm just eating that really primal diet of meat, fat, and vegetables and high fibrous cruciferous vegetables, which is what I'm used to. I will tell you this, I lost like 5 or 6 pounds.
I'm down 3 pounds, which I'm sure is all water weight.
In a couple days. Yeah, it is. A majority of it's all going to be water.
But nonetheless, you know.
But when you're not a carb cruncher, you're not holding on to water because you don't need to. By the way, every gram of carbohydrate and glucose that you hold needs about 3 to 4 grams of water to maintain it. So that's why you guys get puffy. That's why also when I take tons of creatine, mono, and then I eat tons of carbohydrates and overload, I feel like I'm like, boom, yeah, that's great. The gym is awesome. But I'm puffy. My face looks puffy. I'm bloated. You've seen it. I mean, my shirts I look like I'm ripping out of my shirt.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. So this is where the journey's going.
Yep, this is where we're at today. I feel a lot better from when I first woke up, so I'm hoping as the day progresses it just gets better and better, and we both wake up to...
She was throwing up, and then I actually got up and went up and gave her... I think I gave her 3 times the daily recommended allowance of
yeah, you gave me salt tablets,
salt, calcium, vitamin C.
I had 2 cups of bone broth.
An electrolyte drink, and then I gave her bone broth.
Drink. And that was it. Then I finally got out of bed and came down, had my keto coffee and a snack, which was celery with some guacamole, which...
But this is the transition. You're going to... There's a lot of people tell you that, oh, keto flu, you don't have to go through that.
You may or may not experience. Yeah. You may have a worse experience. You may have a slight better experience, but this is where I'm at, and this is what's happening, and hopefully how I'm dealing with it.
Hopefully one more, like another day, or it's a couple of days. It usually takes a couple of days, and then to get fully fat adapted is going to take you
I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be at that point, because I think I actually went through the worst of it, and it's just, that was it. I'm going to be over the hump by tomorrow.
The brain fog sucks.
Yeah. But we'll get through it, and we'll update you tomorrow with what's next and how we came out.
Exactly. So, see you on the steak side.
God bless.